Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Living the Dream. It's been a while since we've taken this beast out, so we're going to give it a go, see how things go, and we thought we would take you on the trip with us. Where we're going? Well, we're going to visit the White House. Stay tuned. But first, it's breakfast time. So you're kind of watching a few of the fur babies having breakfast. And we're fortunate, they all get along pretty good, so we're excited about that. So a couple of quick things before we go. We are going to head over to the Presidential Museum, I think. I'll give you the correct name when we get there. But one of the things that Margie and I did was we picked up this charger pack called My Charge, and we were able to find this at Target for a reasonable price. Big battery bank. It charges with a USB-C cable and the regular USB cable. It has about 24 hours of battery life on it. With all the new devices, some of the old battery packs that we had weren't working with the USB-Cs, so we opted to grab a couple of these, and we'll be testing them on the road today, so we'll let you know how things go. So let's get going.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yep, it's still morning. Good morning.
How are you? Go ahead. This is so cool.
You're from the area? Okay, my name is Tommy Candido. This is the President's Hall of Fame in Claremont, Florida. This opened as a wax museum in 1964.
Wow.
Originally, the building was divided into 5 rooms. It was George Washington through LBJ. They're still here.
Oh,
John and Jan Zweifel, over here, purchased the building in 1993. John needed a place to display all of his presidential memorabilia.
Oh,
and
that's
as we go
cool.
through, you're going to see he was quite the collector.
Oh, that's cool. And what are your hours?
Our hours are 10 to 4 Monday through Saturday, 12 to 4 on Sunday.
And it looked like, and you can catch me up here, it looked like when we called or we did the Facebook page for you guys that the entry fee, which is $15,
It's $15.50.
and that's for the year?
You get a pass for a year to come
Okay.
back as many times as you'd like.
So
for a full
calendar year, right? So ours
Correct.
today will expire this January.
No, till
Oh.
next
Oh,
year.
Oh, so it's month. All right, so from the month on, I forget they call it fiscal. All right, great. We're going to take a tour and we're going to take you guys with us. Thank you so much.
You will.
Appreciate it.
1976.
Oh, was he really? Okay.
I can wheel if you need to.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
There was nothing happened.
Oh, wait.
People came to you.
Right, that's absolutely
Don't we
true.
have to start on the other side?
Yeah, I think we
You
should.
can
No?
go around this way because then I don't have to move to
Oh,
the
all right.
Potomac River.
Then we'll do this. Okay, cool. Yeah. So this was all stuff that he collected over years.
Quite an extensive circus memorabilia collection.
Did he really? Wow. Now, is that on display anywhere? Or?
No, a lot of it he sold off during the years. I mean, he was getting older and he needed the
Right.
money.
Right. So we've been to Washington, we've done the malls, but this is probably the closest I'll get to the White House.
I went on a field trip in 6th grade.
Oh, did you really?
I know we didn't get to go into the White House.
Right.
The only thing I remember is a bunch of white buildings and everything else being pink.
Yeah.
The cherry blossoms were in bloom.
Right.
At that age, my little male brain just completely shut off some pink overload.
Couldn't focus on anything else at that point. This is amazing.
Went back a couple times after that. Haven't gotten into the White House, but I've
Nor have we. I got friends in upstate New York that have gone in, they've done the tour, and they've sat at whatever desk. I think they're sitting in the Oval Office. I don't know if it's really that. But one of the things that we did up in Washington that will amaze you is we did the tour of the Postal Museum, and it was amazing, believe it or not. I never would have thought the Postal Museum would have been something of interest, but it certainly was.
down here and most of the rest of the country, upstate New York, doesn't even exist.
Right. Yeah, you ain't kidding. You ain't kidding. Wow, this is awesome. Now, were these bought from vendors? Do you know these mannequins?
Washington and Johnson,
Okay.
the original figures in here when this opened in 1964.
Okay.
They were created by an artist. Her name was Leonie Cheney, and she was considered to be the Madame Tussauds of the United States.
No kidding. Wow.
One of her specialties was the hair work, and up till Johnson, from what I understand, it is human hair that is used.
Really? Wow, that's pretty unique.
The red button over here, it gets everybody working building the White House.
Oh, wow.
Only it were that easy to make people work.
I was going to say, but it must be, you could tell it's a government job because only 5 of them are working.
Well, originally this was a complete 360-degree display,
Wow.
and the other side actually had more animated figures. The other side was also larger. There's just not enough room in this building for the whole thing. It took 8 years to build the White House, which is kind of amazing if you really think about it, because they had to make the materials first.
Right.
Look how long it's taken to get I-4 done.
I was just going to say that, you talk about that time frame and so forth, but 8 years, which sounds astronomical now because you can Google something in a half a second, but to move things, dig foundations, etc. That's not.
With
That's
no
actually
modern
amazing.
tools.
That's true. That's actually pretty amazing.
Victoria Woodhull.
Yeah.
Wow. That is actually quite a bit more than I thought
Yeah,
as
me
well.
too.
I didn't realize that.
That's an original voting booth from West Palm Beach. And that was the 2000 election when we learned everything you'd ever want to know about a Chad.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. I forgot about that. A hanging Chad, huh? Wow.
And it was long after he was president. I think the pictures were taken in the late 1840s.
Oh, wow. Is that because a camera's not being developed, or just
Correct. It
okay?
didn't exist when he was president.
Oh wow, how funny is that? Because nowadays you just expect to take out your phone and snap a picture. And,
His wife, Louisa Adams, was one of two first ladies that were not born in the U.S. She was born in London, England.
oh wow.
Who was the other one?
I have no idea.
Trump's wife.
Yep, Melania.
Oh, for God's sake, I should have known that. Pipe down over there. I was thinking back to the old days.
It was Alice. Alice had a pet snake at the White House.
Pet snake.
Yep. Snake's name was Emily Spinach
Emily Spinach.
because it was green like spinach and skinny like Aunt Emily.
Oh my God. Now, isn't he the one who said that I can watch my daughter Alice or be the president, but I can't do both?
I can,
Right? Yeah.
I can attend to Alice or run the country. I cannot
Cannot
possibly
do both.
vote.
That's right. So he was telling me, you'll be interested in this, that if you look up here, what do you think that is in the corner?
The White House before it got painted?
No. Or burned down, right? So that is a replica of a birdhouse that one of the presidents had in a Victorian format.
That's cool.
That's one big bird.
And there's one over here too. Oh, we got it.
So Marge noticed that at this pedestal there's a button for you to illuminate each of the
President's way they set up their office.
office. I'm kind of digging Johnson's here.
Try to see what Reagan's getting into. Password? No. 3 floors.
So he was saying, I'm not sure if it got mentioned earlier, that up until like the 70s or 80s, that everything inside these replicas was all handmade. That is a dollhouse that Phoebe from Friends would love. Oh, look at this, the detail.
I know.
So in front of this particular display, there are some placards that will tell you what you're looking at. For instance, Lincoln's bedroom and sitting room, the East room, and the Vermeil room are what we were looking at here. And over here would be the Treaty room, the Green room, and the China room. The Yellow Oval room, the Blue room, and the Diplomatic Reception room. That's pretty cool. President's Study, the Red room, and the Map room. And then lastly would be the President's bedroom and First Lady's sitting room, the State dining room, and the Housekeeping and Physician's office. That dining room is pretty cool.
Which one?
Right here. Yeah.
Oh,
The bottom one,
yeah.
that's the Housekeeping and Physician's office.
Wow.
I know, right?
What whoops.
Oh,
It's a big
he is a
dining room.
doctor.
Who?
The physician.
Oh.
So keeping up with the way the offices are set up, we got President Carter's office here. Our main man, Ronald Reagan. There's no placard for this office. I guess that's remains to be seen. And then we'll light up Mr. Clinton and Mr. Bush, hopefully. Nope, that doesn't work. So here we have the first family's theater. Great way to watch the Yankees and the Bills. Right? And then the garden room, you would probably enjoy that. The garden room. Or the garden in general. The East Wing, which houses apparently the First Lady's office, the calligrapher's office, and the East Main entrance is over here.
That's the time that you have to at least get their things in some kind of order.
Back 1864, President Lincoln's cabinet room, which is directly in front of us. President Roosevelt and President Truman's World War II War Room. That's pretty cool.
Private residence includes 30-plus rooms, and each one must be transformed. The chief usher...
Marge, look at how far the wheelchairs have come.
...manager of a major hotel, but we only have one tenant. I have the staff that includes engineers, maintenance people, carpenters, plumbers, florists, but they're also...
the staff and the agents. And those two groups really have to work together to make this transition work.
The residential staff of the White House Secret Service detail are the only two teams that will remain in this building regardless of who lives here.
The White House staff is getting the house organized, but it's not important without the Secret Service making sure that the president is safe and secure.
And doing it since 1901. The transition is done.
So guys, you're gonna pull into this parking lot and you're gonna think, well, this building is awful small. Can't be much in there, but it is literally jam-packed. Jam-packed. As far as big RVs, Marge,
Be tight as long as nobody else
yeah,
shows up.
if it's a quiet day, maybe a weekday, or maybe call ahead and ask them what days are quieter. But at least most of the group that we ride with, as far as RVing, they would probably have a challenging time getting in here, especially that fifth wheel. Maybe the A's and the C's would be okay. And they got a very cute gift shop that we're going to take a walk through.
It is season.
Yeah, I know, everybody's back in school, yeah. We get a lot of school tours.
Oh.
Not public, for homes.
All right, well, we'll go
President
walk
Lincoln's
around.
gonna, President Lincoln's gonna give you a speech first.
Do you want to watch that video with me? Oh, wait.
So what's with the cabinet maker? I'm not sure I...
When John traveled around with the replica, they had a display set up, and that's a wax figure of John himself.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
I guess the founder?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Since the majority of the furniture in the White House was made of wood, and the replica is actually made of the same woods that the originals were, so.
Oh, no kidding. That's pretty cool.
That's how detailed it is.
So just maybe a recognition to the cabinet makers, right? And I think what Dan Fogelberg maybe did a song, right? About his dad. Wasn't his dad a cabinet maker? Or I don't think they were using a Dremel tool though.
Well, if we would move up in the times, it would be a 3D printer now.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, that's for sure. Marge, right up here, the carousel.
Oh, is that?
An original campaign poster from 1896. McKinley
Wow.
always wore a red carnation on his lapel for good luck. One morning there was a little girl admiring the carnation, so he took it up and handed it to her. Later that afternoon, he was shot.
Oh, no kidding.
Don't give away your good luck charm.
Wow. Boy, I'm not going to lie to you, that's kind of a letdown. Yeah. I'm impressed with that.
Well, I think that's when the politicians realized the way that the circus was advertising worked.
Actually, one of the other guests is who?
Shannon,
Shannon from Tampa.
us just north is Land O'Lakes.
All right, just north of Land O'Lakes, but I think it's funny because you were just saying that you've been here your whole life and this is the first time you've been here.
Right, first time.
Wow, that is too funny. And recently we're in Panama City.
Yeah,
First time.
Mhm.
So what'd you think of this place? We thought it was
I
outstanding.
really enjoyed it. It's very, a lot of history.
Yeah.
And very educational. I like it.
It was, and Tommy kind of stumped me because he asked us several questions that I thought I knew, and I didn't have one answer at all. How about you? Did you have any good answers? Or? But anyway, thumbs up though for the place. Seriously.
Oh yeah,
yeah, it was
definitely
great.
Give it a thumbs up.
Yeah,
I'd
and
definitely
we're.
come back.
I'm not sure about you guys. We're probably going to have to take advantage of that year pass. There's a lot of stuff here that you just can't see in one day.
Right.
You agree with that?
I agree.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, she can only see things at the second level. So, and what was your name? We didn't catch your name.
Kelly.
Kelly. So, guys, nice to meet you. I'm Jim and Marge. Thank you, and you're going to see yourselves on Living the Dream YouTube very soon. All right. We look forward to seeing y'all again.
Thank you.
So all in all, a really great day. I'm glad you guys came on that trip with us to the President's Hall of Fame in Claremont, Florida. A couple of key takeaways that Marge and I talked about in the car as we stopped for our coffee. And yes, we did get a pumpkin iced coffee. No mask requirement currently, but you know, in the day and age that we're in now, maybe best to call ahead and see what they're doing. As we talked about, you know, maybe a big RV would have some trouble getting in there. Tom said that they've had RVs and bus trips and so forth, so not a big deal. Just a really good day, some nice folks to talk to, and a kind of close getaway if you're in that Central Florida area. So smash that like button, subscribe, let your friends know about the channel, and we'll see you shortly for another one. All right, keep living the dream.